Chinese gold farming companies. This is a topic that always makes me blush a little bit because I myself am Chinese. However, we always have, a lot of bad Chinese people that, give us a bad name. Just think about the term gold farmer. Who do you immediately think of? Some shirtless Chinaman in some sweatshop that's probably getting paid 5 cents an hour. And that's actually not an exaggeration. And these, people are actually happy to get 5 cents an hour. And the location, China, is actually very important because the reason why there are so many Chinese gold farming companies and Blizzard's not doing anything about it is because these companies are located in China. U.S. copyright law has absolutely no jurisdiction in China for obvious reasons. The only way that will happen is if, for some reason we go over there and invade China and take it as a colony and force them to adopt our laws. And obviously that's not going to happen. So, Blizzard's kind of stuck. They can't sue anybody and take them down. There was one Chinese gold farming company that was stupid enough to incorporate in America, and you probably have heard of this company. They were called peonsforhire.com. And you might remember them because they used to use the in-game, chat in WoW and just spam the crap out of everybody, including myself, which was really annoying. So Blizzard was able to go after them and take them down because the company was actually in America. So obviously they have to follow American rules, and that means they suffer under American rules if they commit a crime, which in this case they did. So Peons for Hire lost the lawsuit, and they had to give everything they own to Blizzard. If you do a search on Google right now, aside from seeing this video, you'll actually see that most results are gold selling companies. None of them will ever go away, as so long as World of Warcraft is, played by somebody. Because, again, these companies are ultimately located in a different country, where Blizzard can't and unfortunately will never be able to touch them. Second, because people don't really know how to make gold, but they need it anyway, or perhaps maybe they're a little lazy, which is okay because I'm lazy too. They just, take the risk of getting banned and they just go buy the gold. And for the most part, they actually get away with it if they know what they're doing. I personally don't know how to buy gold because I never did it. I thought about it, but I do okay back then. Just farming and just selling what on the auction house. Nowadays, I definitely don't need to buy because I have 60,000 plus gold, and when I have nothing else better to do, I go make another 5,000-10,000 gold the following week. And I just started playing this game 4 months ago, but I didn't start making big money until 2 months ago. So, does it affect the economy in the realm? There are a lot of differing opinions about this, and from all my training in finance and investing and what I know about business, the actual answer is sort of. Blizzard does a really good job of actually banning accounts that represent illegal gold farming companies. So most of the gold that's illegal actually gets taken out of the system because obviously the account is banned. However, some of that illegal gold does spill into the economy, but it doesn't have that much of an effect. It's just like in real life. Money laundering or counterfeit money. The U.S. government does a good job of keeping most of it out of the system, but occasionally some of it does make it into the system. And I don't want to get into the whole complicated, Federal Reserve and all that stuff, but just know that gold farming companies do have an impact negatively on the economy, but it's not as big as everyone thinks it is. High gold prices are the result of just, time. As time goes on, there's just more and more money being produced by players and not enough goods to go around. It's classic inflation. So that to really solve the problem, Blizzard would need to create more gold sinks, such as the $18,000 gold mammoth mounts. That definitely will, lower inflation. On top of that, they also don't have like a central bank, so they're not going to impose interest rates on people. I mean, what game does that? I mean, that's retarded. But it would kill inflation. That's why in real life we have central banks that alter inflation interest rates. Okay. The next part 3, I'm going to tell you who some of the rich people are, some of the principles that they follow, and how those principles are the exact same in Mach.